So this coffee bar here now, we've had this for a couple of months now, and it's probably one of my favorite pieces in our whole house because it's something you use every day and it's just absolutely great. And it's always fun to play with new coffee equipment, right? And today we're gonna go over a really interesting new product, which if you're into coffee might appeal to you. I think it's rather fascinating. It is a new Kickstarter product. What is it? Well, it is this grinder right here. Okay, so this is the Cocinareessence electric grinder. And when you first look at it, it doesn't even really look like a grinder, right? It's kind of an interesting shape and design. When I first looked at this, I was like, oh, it looks like camera lenses, right? And this has a couple of different interesting features. So I thought, let's break this guy down. Let's take a look at it. Here's my current coffee setup, which I'm kind of playing with right now. More of this kind of laboratory style equipment. Testing this out, want to build something for a stand for this. Been making quite a bit of coffee lately to play with all of this. So I really appreciate when people are trying to develop new companies and be entrepreneurial and do different designs and try something different, right? And I would say this is definitely different. And there are a couple of things here that separate this from a regular coffee grinder. I mean, first of all, the fact that it is electric. So you can actually charge this up here with a USB cord. And when fully charged, it supposedly lasts like 30 sessions. I haven't quite gotten up to 30 yet. I think I'm at like 20 now or something. So I'm gonna continue to check it out and see if it reaches that, but a good amount of sessions from one charge. You know what? First of all, let's take a look at the packaging because I think they did a really good job with the packaging. So we have this box here. And we have some tools here for assembling or disassembling, and then we have this guy, which is really why I wanted to get to. This is like a little portable bag here, so you can take this out with you. Now, portable by definition means that you can disassemble it, right? We have basically 3 parts or 4 parts with the stand here. This is the cup where the coffee falls through. There is some coffee ground in here right now. This right here is the grinder. Here's where you change the grind setting, or it goes from 0 to 80. So 0 is the finest, what you would use for espresso, and then 80 is the coarsest, like if you were to do cold brew. I have mostly been like in like 50, 53, 55, somewhere around there, because I like making pour overs. So that's what I've been doing primarily. And then you have this part right here. This is the battery part of the motor part. So this is what you charge up. This little area right here is where you put the beans in when you want to grind it. And this has like a little magnetic clasp on it. It's, the grinder itself. So this you can take off as well. So it all comes apart. The thing here, which I find quite appealing, is the motor itself. It has a really low torque. I think it's like 70 RPM. This has a 38mm high carbon steel conical burrs. And the particle size here of the grinding scale adjustments go between 150 and 1400 UM. When I look at this, I say, okay, you get a good motor and you get a good grinding mechanism with the burr. So this is designed to either sit on your counter at home, or if you want to take it out for travel. And if you want to take it out for travel, then it comes in this handy little bag, and it comes with an extra little cup here that is just a little bit smaller. Let's assemble it how you would it if you were on the road. You would have the 3 parts. You would have the cup, you would have the motor, and you would have the grinding part. And it's all like in this little this little travel case. And then when it comes to assembling, you would screw this to the bottom of this guy. You would put your beans in here. So this is what you would bring with you if you were to take this, on the road or something. The mechanism is completely the same. It's just the way it's put together is different, and with a different cup here. So I think the whole thing weighs like just under 1 kilo. And this is like a little case. If you're going out camping or whatever, you want to make sure you do your own coffee if you're going out. I've done that actually. I remember we were traveling, bringing your own coffee equipment while you're staying in motels, that kind of stuff, just so you know you get good coffee. The other thing, of course, is that you can, grind any kinds of beans in here, whether they are dark roast or light roast. I tend to like the light roast beans, so we are done here. Things here, just kind of slips in, clicks in place, click in place. The bottom under here, we have this non-slip surface. And there's a magnet under here, there's a magnet under here. So it slides in there. Not a super strong magnet, but it's held in place, and there's no scratching either. And then I suppose the only other thing you have is this guy right here, which also has magnets. Not super strong magnets again, but it's held in place. Yeah, if you need to charge this up, you can just take this part off and then charge this up with the USB-C. So this light, when I turn this on, is green right now, but it's supposed to get yellow and then red if you're running low on battery. One of the other things that I really do appreciate about this unit, and that a lot of other grinders kind of fault with, is the sound level. So you go up in the morning, you want to make coffee, but you don't want to wake up anybody else sleeping, or whatever, you just don't want to make too much noise. Turn this on. And when you turn it on, you have to hold it down for a second. I mean, this is the motor right there. So this is substantially more quiet than other grinders I've tried out. It's not bad at all. For the most part, it does a pretty good job in processing all the beans that you're grinding, but can always measure and make sure. So I had 12 grams. Let's see where we're at. And we are at 12.2, which is exactly what I poured in. Occasionally, a little bit can get caught, and in which case you can just kind of like shake it a little bit to get it loose. So a couple of things that I appreciate about this product here. And first of all, it's just that someone's trying something different, right? It's a different design. It has kind of a cool look, not a big footprint wherever you want to put it on your counter. All the parts feel high quality, like they're well made. Like the changing the setting, the moving the cup in and out, taking the parts apart, fitting things back together again. Everything has kind of that nice, sleek feel. So I like that. I also do appreciate the fact that it is designed for travel. So if you did want to take it apart and bring it with you, and then of course you have the charging, the fact that you are not plugging this unit in, you are charging it up. In 30 sessions, I've been using this for a good week now, and only this. So that's it's coming up there. You're making coffee twice a day. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to check out their Kickstarter campaign. Link in the description below. It's kind of cool. It's like an interesting product, trying something different. So yeah, go and check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and by the way, I absolutely love our coffee station. Sometimes you do projects that you think turn out really great, but then you don't really interact with the project that much. This, on the other hand, we use all the time, and it's really great. Like every part of it, the hutch, the counter, the drawers, everything is just like, it's perfect. And it's kind of nice to put effort and time and resources into something that you actually use every day and that actually you're really happy with. So, love this project. And there's a video of that too if you want to check it out.